Welcome to Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. My name is Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul. For my 50th birthday, my friend Karen Pearson gave me an intriguing book called 10 Fun Things to Do Before You Die by a nun, Carol Jakowski. Chapter 1 is entitled Have More Fun Than Anyone Else. Jakowski states, nothing refreshes, comforts, and heals like a good time. Nothing exhilarates and sends the soul soaring more than having the best time ever, so much so that face muscles ache from such hearty laughter. Do you remember times like that in your life? In Chapter 1, Jakowski suggests 4 ways to have fun. Number 1, find fun people. Number 2, don't think about yourself around other people. Number 3, be a fun person. And number 4, if it looks fun and doesn't break the 10 commandments, do it. Jakowski says that it is hard to find fun people and suggests that you watch for someone with a good appetite, interesting work, good storytelling, slightly twisted sense of humor, fresh insight, and brave choices. You'll know when you find a fun person because they can make you laugh so easily. Fun people rarely make the conversation about themselves. Instead, they ask questions of the people with whom they are conversing. Jakowski says she has found 2 ways to stay funny. Number 1 is to make yourself interesting, and the other has to do with timing. Timing is honed by watching and waiting for the right moments. Observation and reflection are the best ways to fill oneself with interesting things that can become sources to be used at just the right opportunity for fun to strike. Tchaikovsky asserts that knowing limitations, boundaries, comfort zones, and when to stop, thus avoiding the point beyond which we do not go without hurting or getting hurt, are wise guidelines. So, are you looking for fun? For fun people? Or are you fun? A person who people gravitate to because they know they will have a good time around you. Life is not meant to be a constant fun and laughter, but it's not supposed to be dull, mournful, and serious all the time either. The other day, I listened to a wonderful podcast by Arthur Brooks, writer and academic, with Lori Gottlieb, writer and psychotherapist. The title of their podcast was How to Identify What You Enjoy. It was packed with insight. They shared that people who are truly happy have 3 ingredients in their lives: enjoyment, satisfaction, and purpose. They continued to unpack those 3 attributes, describing what they look like in the lives of people who possess them. The number 1 ingredient in enjoyment, satisfaction, and purpose is human connection. Within the podcast, they talked about people who do not know how to have fun and the essential role that fun plays in our lives. Gottlieb has assignments for clients who do not find enjoyment in life. She starts by helping put more balance in the seriousness of their lives by seeking fun experiences. Most times she is met by resistance. They say, not enough time. Nobody around is having fun. They're only scrolling through social media, looking at others, pretending to have fun. So Gottlieb assigns a client to put have fun for 45 minutes on their calendars. It must be specific, not just have fun. If they insist they do not have time, she has another assignment. They are to write down everything they do for 24 to 48 hours. This helps them face up to the fact that they do a lot of mindless time, spending their time scrolling through the internet, which actually dampers their moods as they see others having fun. She asks them to describe what they were doing the last time they did have fun. Then she has them push deeper and describe what fun might look like to them. It's not wrong. Having fun is essential to life. As we go into our new year with many unknowns, it's important to have a toolkit to keep our focus and balance on a meaningful life and to remember the story of rule number 6 in the book, The Art of Possibility by Ben Zander, former conductor of the Boston Philharmonic. It seems there were 2 prime ministers deep in conversation. Suddenly, a man interrupts him, furiously shouting. Peter, the resident minister said, Remember rule number 6. The furious man stops instantly and he's suddenly calmed and leaves the room. The conversation resumes until the two were interrupted again. This time, a hysterical woman ran into the room. The resident minister repeats himself. Oh, remember rule number 6. The woman exits the room, apologizing. The scene is repeated a third time. Then the second minister says, I've seen many things in my life, but never anything as remarkable as this. What is the secret of rule number 6? Very simple, says the other minister. Rule number 6 is don't take yourself so seriously. The second minister asks, what are rules number 5, 1 through 5? The other minister laughs and says, there aren't any. Shortly after receiving the book, 10 Fun Things to Do Before You Die, I was reading it in a waiting room at the Mayo Clinic where I would see my endocrinologist. It suddenly dawned on me that people in the waiting room may be reading the title of the book as I held it in front of my face, 10 Fun Things to Do Before You Die. I could just hear them. Poor thing, she must not have long to live. Oh, this week on your mirror in the bathroom, right. I will be intentional to live with fun in my life. Join me next Monday for Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. I'm Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul.